people debate science, and they always come across and going like, cloning. And cloning, I agree, is very frightening. The idea of two Geraldo Riveras scares the shit out of me. And then you go, whoa, what the hell's going on? But they've always had cloning in the South for years. It's called cousins. Come on. We've been doing our own experiments. Look at that. You don't need no petri dish. Just get to know people. But then they have the whole discussion of intelligent design. Now, you have to look at intelligent design. First of all, you look at a platypus, and if you think that was designed by God, you have to think there was an open bar in heaven the last day. You think God was up there going, okay, what have I got left? Okay, let's see. Beaver tail? Duck bill? You're a mammal, but you lay eggs? Fuck you, Darwin, deal with that. Good luck with your theory now, smart boy. And if you look at intelligent design, look at the human body. You have a waste processing plant near a recreation area. Intelligent design, think about the iPod. But the human body basically wasn't designed by a committee. There was not a committee who designed the human reproductive system. There wasn't a group of guys going, Bob, you want to show me that human reproductive system you designed? Yeah, Ted, let's show you right here. Normally with the mammals, we had the retractable penis, which I think is really interesting, but it scared a lot of the human females, especially the red. So we decided, rather than retractable, let's make it collapsible. It kind of folds back in there, just folds up upon itself, and you can start it orally or manually. It's kind of fun that way, and we made the covering optional, religious if you want to take it off. We found it looks kind of like a squirrel wearing a dickie if it's on there, so we decided we took it off, and it looked pretty much like an asparagus spear. Tim, what did you add to it? Oh, thanks, Carl. I put some on the top, a little design feature. I think you'll like it. I took a mushroom cap and put it on the top. I kind of hollowed out a little bit so it looks like a helmet. And put a little piece of string here so you can tune it. And it's pretty fun. We were initially going to have the seed come out the top, the top is what we went with, the standard. Bob had a great idea to make it like a burpee cedar, but it's everywhere. So we made it come out the top like silly string, and it's pretty fun. We were going to store the seed inside the organ itself, but Bill, you want to tell me what you came up with? Thanks, Tom. Balls. We thought 2's great. How about 3? Let's show you some of the tests with the 3 balls. The one in the middle doesn't go anywhere. And we noticed the human male just played with it all day. He didn't want to reproduce, he just kept going, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. So we said, put it in a bag. So we had to put it in a sack, a kind of a totem, scrotum, is that what you called it? Yeah. We didn't have any more skin available, so we had to use an old turkey neck. So, it's ugly. It's ugly, but it's very flexible. If you notice, on a hot day, they're pretty much hanging to the ground. And on a cold day, they're gone. A lot of the human females complain that it's really ugly, and so we decided to kind of cover it up. We put some straight hair there, and the male kept parting it, and we went, no. And a lot of the females saying, it gets in my eyes, so we made it curly. Kind of like a garnish, a little bit like parsley. It's kind of fun. We put it all around the outside, so it kind of presents the penis like. It's fun. It looks kind of cool, and you see it there and go. You'll notice it looks kind of like a little man with a beard, like oh. And I think that's kind of nice. We've got that, and we've done that, and it works really well. And for the female, Bob, we have the normal genital opening like most mammals, but Ted came up with a great idea. Ted, what did you come up with? Curtains. I think initially we tried them horizontal. We had some old lips laying around. We tried that, and it talked. And a lot of the human males were terrified because it was talking back like, who's your daddy? You are. And it was like ventriloquism. It was like, they said, make it vertical. And it was like, Okay, we went vertical, and the curtains are great. They're really fun, and we put in kind of a fun thing. Bob, you want to tell them? Yeah, a doorbell. Yeah, a little buzzer. It's kind of like a surprise in a box of Cracker Jacks. If you find it, yay. You go, woo, yay, ding dong. And some of the guys couldn't find it, so we had to make it get bigger. And a lot of the guys were going, the women said, that's enough. And the curtains are there, they kind of part, and then the male penis goes in and delivers the seed, the semen. And normally in the mammal, they go in and that's it, it's over. But we did a thing, a little movement, so it kind of shakes the sperm up. And look what the balls do, it's kind of fun. Yeah, that's why the eyes are up here. We did that, and basically that'll be wonderful because the sperm will go in there and the human female will carry the egg, and we had the male carry the egg, and they just kept losing it, and it was bad. So we let the male carry the sperm, and we gave them 2 or 3 to begin with, and they're gone. So we gave the human male 8 to 5, well, basically 5 to 8 million sperms, and the human female 1 egg. Those are pretty good odds. And the sperm swim up there, and the human female carries the child, and it gets pretty big, and it comes out through the curtains. Yeah, they get really big show. We tried seeing if the male would do it, and they said no fucking way. They have very low tolerance to pain. We tried, it's like pulling your testicles up over your head. And the female said, okay, we'll do it. And the female will also be in charge of feeding the baby. We tried 2 tits on the guys, and they just kept doing this. We said, let them keep them. And then we initially tried the human female with 8, like most mammals, and the men were like, and it's like, oh, God, no. And then we said, guys got 2 hands, just give her 2 tits, that's enough. And we put circles so they know where to look, and that pretty much is it. The whole system works really well, except there's only one major design flaw. The human male has a penis and a brain and only enough blood to run one at a time. So, you find yourself kind of going, okay, and now the whole thing about, when the guys want to do augment yourself, and I said, okay, if you really want to augment yourself, put a little squeak toy in, and we'll put a whistle here, so go, whee!